When you first start any hobby, you always think you need to start off buying the best equipment and getting all this gear. But the truth is, when you first start prospecting, all you really need is a pan, a shovel, and a classifier, and you're on your way to getting gold. But here's a guide to getting started and the equipment that I personally use on a day-to-day basis searching for gold.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is the equipment list. First thing on the list is a gold pan. You're gonna need yourself a gold pan and a classifier. These things work hand in hand. They're married to each other. You're always gonna need them together. Basically, what the classifier does is when you put your material in the pan, you're gonna use the classifier to separate your bigger materials. So just shake, 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 get all the heavies into your pan, release, dump, and then you got everything in your pan that you're gonna need. So you're gonna want yourself one of these guys right here. And number 2 on the list is a shovel. Obviously, you're gonna need something to pick up all your material. I like to use a medium-sized shovel. It's pretty much just past my knee. This is just the perfect one because you can still work your bigger material. You can get into smaller spaces. And then I like to use a garden shovel or a army shovel, something like that. This is perfect for getting in those smaller spaces. And if you need to get into even smaller spaces, use a spoon. Number 3 on the list is a rockhammer. You're gonna want one of these so that you can break up the more packed gravels and stuff like that. Because when you find the gravels that are a lot more packed, it's a good sign that it hasn't been worked for a long time. This and a crowbar work hand in hand. You're gonna want a crowbar for all the bigger stuff, right? Can't do that with a rock hammer. All right, so number 4 on the list is a snuffer bottle. This is what you keep your gold in all day. This straw right here sucks everything up. You're gonna end up sucking a lot of black sand up too, but at the end of the day, you can go through all that stuff and clean it up. But this is your savior. Don't lose it, and get one of these. Get a lanyard for it because it's easy to lose these. This way it stays around your neck. I also like to, sometimes it gets in the way around my neck, so I like to loop it through right here. Boom, now it's just right on the side, and then usually I'm wearing a hoodie, so I just convert that to my snuffer bottle pocket. Works great, it's out of the way, so snuffer bottle. All right, next one on the list is crevicing tools. You're definitely gonna need some of these. These are more of your advanced kind of tools once you start learning about how gold is dropping off on the river. These things are great tools, man. Anything from a flathead screwdriver to these I'm not even sure what they're called, but you can find them at any hardware store. They're like little picks and stuff like that. I don't know where my third one is. It's down at the river somewhere. Little brushes. I've seen people use those ones with the longer, they're like a comb. They work great as well. Wire brush. Another flathead screwdriver. And I don't know, this is just a tire iron or something that I converted into a crevicing tool. Or a mini pry bar. So number 6 on the list is pinpointers and metal detectors. I don't actually own a metal detector yet, but there's a couple really good industry standard metal detectors like the Gold Monster 1000 by Mine Lab. That's what this is here, is a Mine Lab. And the Gold Bug 2, I believe it's called. The Mine Lab Gold Monster 1000 has a great name in the industry right now. But anyways, pinpointers, they're great to have too. Obviously not as effective as a actual metal detector. It's not going to read metals as effectively as a full-size metal detector, but like I said, it's just great to have. Number 7, hip waders. Now this I put on the advanced list because I personally didn't get them till my 3rd season. These are just going to save your sanity at the river for keeping your feet wet all day, right? Mostly effective for winter panning because in the summertime, I don't mind getting my feet wet. To be honest, I prefer it in the summertime because you're gonna want to get in the water and cool off, right? But these things are just awesome. You can get either hip waders like this, or you can get full chest waders, and that goes up to your chest. You can get a little deeper in the water, but in my opinion, I just don't need them, and these are a little bit cheaper, so more affordable, I should say. Usually I'm wearing a belt and I just loop it right through there, and then, yeah, so you can get into the water right at your crotch. Don't go past that, you'll have a bad time. But definitely get you a pair of these. I think I got them from Canadian Tire. I know you can get them on Amazon too. I'll link a couple of the products in the description so that you guys can find them easier. And number 7 on the list is a hand pump dredge, I guess. Everyone's got a different name for these. So yeah, these are a great tool to have too when, you know, your bedrock is underwater a little bit, or you start digging and the water starts rising up. It's great for getting into crevices, stuff like that. You build a little nugget trap right in here essentially so that it traps your bigger stuff, and it looks like I got some material in there that I didn't clean up, so I'm gonna have to go do that. But anyways, these are a great investment. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do a separate video on how to build one of these out of PVC pipe. All right, the next thing we got on the list is a sluice box. Now, this isn't a full-size sluice box, but in BC, they're actually illegal, so don't get caught using one in BC. Check your local laws. You should be able to use them. I'm not sure, but there's a little mini one that I got for Christmas. It's kind of cool. So number 8 on the list, this is an extras. I put this on the extras list because this is just one of those things that you implement into what you're doing once you know that you're onto some gold, right? Since we can't use sluice boxes in British Columbia, what I like to do is I like to work my material down to the cons, just give you a little visual, work my material down to the cons, and then I'll literally just dump all that black sand right in the bucket, and at the end of the day, that's when I'll go in and clean it up. So number 9 on the list, well, you can convert your bucket into a chair, but this is what I like to have too at the river. These are super handy. You just unfold it, put it down at the water where you're working your pan, and then boom, you don't gotta break your back all day. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel big time.